Alright, there we go. I had that coop setting right here, but the way the ground sloped, it was tipped in towards the building, and we had a couple of weeks of good rain, and I don't have much of an overhang on this roof, and so the water was running down this wall and on them doors and into that little feeder there full of oyster shell. So I moved it out here where it's a little more level, and I think it's going to do fine right here for the winter. Now I got the design for this coop off the internet, but I enlarged it just, probably half again bigger than what they'd had on the plans. I think on the plans it was like 10 feet long by 30 inches wide, and this is 5 feet wide, 16 feet long, 4 feet to the top of the, or to the edge of the roof there. I put the little vent windows in. And then inside here, you can see my nest boxes back in there. Little roost for them. And then I put this in. It's a high voltage thermostat, and that just plugs in there, and then that runs this plug in. So when the temperature gets too low, this plug here is activated and it turns on that light. That light hangs right in there on that hook, warms it up in here. So I think the girls will be pretty happy with this over the winter. Picked me up a thermostatically controlled heater for the water, so that'll take care of the water. So pretty comfy. Got the little door here, slides back and forth. I can lock them into the coop if I need to. But I usually just give them run of the whole place, the coop and the run. I've had them free ranging for the last few weeks, maybe a week. There's a couple of them right there. I seem to enjoy getting out of the coop and running around. They're going to be locked up in there for quite a few months when it snows on the ground, so thought I'd give them a little pleasure. So anyway, I'll get my wheelbarrow out and the stuff, and we'll show you how we clean this little coop out. All right. Feed dish is just a little bit low, so it's about half full. That'll usually last them a week or so, that full thing. I'll go ahead and top it off today. The old rooster house. So I'll take you into the lean-to here and show you this new water heater I got, so they got fresh water for the winter. It might be kind of dark in here. It might take a little while for the camera to change. A little shot of the greenhouse. Got tomatoes. They're having a hard time coming on, but they're coming along. A little frost knocked the beans down a little bit, but that's doing okay. Here's that water heater thing right there. Heated base. So that's what we're going to use this winter to keep the water from being frozen. So let's see, it says it's right there's down to low as 10 degrees Fahrenheit. Probably get a whole lot colder than that, but I'm thinking with the heat lights that it should keep them thawed out so they have fresh water. Let me get the tripod and we'll set this up and we'll take a look and see what it looks like. Alright, I think you can see what I'm doing right there. Heated base. Farm Innovators. So we'll get a knife out here and get this opened up and take a look and just see how this is going to hold up. Looks like an old oil pan that they've put a heater in, an old drain pan. Oh. By golly, I think that's exactly what it is. Heated base. Very hot to the touch. Heated base. Only operate when temperature falls below 35 degrees. So it's got a thermostat in it. A pretty long cord on it. It says, this unit gets very hot to the touch. It says it's only for these double wall metal water fountains. These here. So I've got a plastic one, but I don't guess I'll try using that. And this was just about the same cost as one of the plastic water that has the plastic water fountain with a heater in the bottom of it. So I think this will hold up a whole lot better. I think I'll take that plastic sticker off of there. Right? It gets. They got to warn you that it gets so hot to the touch. I don't want that plastic sticker getting all melted. Sounds like the chickens are getting feisty out there. That stuff's pretty sticky. Probably was supposed to leave that on there, some kind of safety code or some damn thing. But we'll go ahead and take that off. I'll scrape that off, finish scraping that off camera. But it's got a nice cord. Looks like about a 6-foot cord. So that ought to be able to set that on the ground and get up to a plug out of the way. Got a plastic bottom, so I'm not going to get mice and stuff. Well, they might get through that, but anyway. Yeah, not much to it in there. So that's it. We'll just set that water fountain right on there, and that ought to keep things nice and thawed. Alright, while we're in here, we'll go ahead and give these girls half a bucket of feed or so. Get this feed from the local feed store. It's stuff they grind up and mix. And looks like the mice have found the feed sack, so I better put that in a metal tin, else I'll have that damn stuff all over. But anyway, we'll go ahead and we'll give them about a half a bucket. Like I was saying, the feed store mixes this up. It's a layer mix. And so it's pretty ready available. I don't have to go very far to get it, just into town. And we'll take care of that. Now I got to figure out what I'm going to do about this feed. I'd maybe go buy a garbage can, stick it in a garbage can. Yeah, see a few mouse turds out here on the counter, so they found it. Alright, that ought to be enough to hold them for a while. Okay, we're back out to the coop now. Show you how we just pour this in. It's nothing to it. Pretty simple. Get a lot up there. Got this metal pie plate that just keeps it blowing around. We'll rock on top. There we go. Stuff just works right out of the bottom there. Don't peck at that. Go ahead and we'll Put a little bit in the rooster house here. Get the fumbling around here. I'll let you take a shot of that while I get it from the outside here. Nothing to it, just kind of lift the lid up. Pour that right in. Girls really like that. For some reason that bin got contaminated with earwigs. So as they eat that food out, them earwigs fall down. They get a little dessert with their feed. So, alright, that's taking care of the coop for the day. See you on the next video. Bye.